আচ্ছা, সায়ন অনেকক্ষণ ধরে একটা কমেন্ট করছে, দিস ইজ a good time for us to like move into this movie. I don't know if you have seen this, The Lost Bus. Have you seen
Yes,
The Lost
I have
Bus?
seen it. I have seen it
Yeah.
before you.
Oh
Remember?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So let's bring up that before. Okay. Uh, I am like very fortunate that I have some screening access with Apple, which is why my screening I got the Lost Bus. I'm not that fortunate also because I have to request Apple to give me screeners in some cases. Lost Bus was one of them. So when I got the Lost Bus, I was like, okay, I will watch it. Now the thing is, this guy here, he also has access to the screening tab, and he is watching everything before me. I'm like, nice, cool man. Somebody is watching, good only. You have also seen Mr. Scorsese, the
Before you.
documentary. Yeah, I
Before
need to
you.
see that. I need to see that docu series, by the way.
Even
I have.
I was I was the studio before you.
Yeah, you was the studio before me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. What can I say at this point? Anyway, The Lost Bus, directed by Paul Greengrass, the guy behind The Bourne Supremacy, The Bourne Ultimatum, United 93, Bloody Sunday, Captain Phillips, News of the World, lots of movies. He's very famous for his handheld camera work. Not a lot of people can do exactly what how he does it.
Hmm.
He's very good at that handheld camera work, which is also one of the things of this movie that I really like. I really, really, really like this movie.
It's his
It's
signature that actually works in the favor of the movie, I would say.
Yeah. I was talking with a friend today who also told me that he made the fire look like a horror movie villain. It also reminded me kind of I know that Harry Potter is now persona non grata in many cases, but it reminded me of how the Dementors were picturized in the Harry Potter movies. With the
Prisoner of
camera
Azkaban.
move. Yeah, yeah,
Prisoner
yeah.
of Azkaban, especially.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how the fire was shown to move through the mountains, it felt very much like he's utilizing that camera work, and it was very impressive. It was enhanced somewhat by CGI, right? So it that CGI was somewhat noticeable, but the claustrophobia that he showed within the bus, then how he's shooting it via those sequences, right, in the traffic jam and everything, while the fires are all of that, very intense, very, very intense. It's like
Yes,
it's
very anxiety inducing, I would say.
very anxiety inducing, especially because now there are many people. Now I would have preferred, this is just my preference, I would have preferred if the like first 20 minutes of that did not focus too much on the family quote unquote dynamics of Matthew McConaughey's character. But what I really liked is that he's introducing the anxiety of the movie even before then. He's already showing you that what is happening within that state anyway. The fire is just a bystander kind of a scenario. The fire is going to come anyway, whether anybody likes it or not. And how he manages to show that disaster is impressive, especially even before it strikes the bus, right? When it strikes that house, and when that firefighter is like guiding those people to the creek and telling them to put their heads down and just wait out the fire. That was terrifying. That was utterly terrifying. And even that sequence where they were stuck in the bus and they were waiting in that mountainous side, right? How the fire
Yeah.
was basically trying to get under the bus and everything. Again, it's almost like that fire is like a horror movie villain. It essentially made the fire into a horror movie. It's really,
Horror
really
movie
well
villain,
done.
but basically the fire is basically that was the point. But even I would highlight that this fire is the antagonist basically of this movie.
Hmm. It's a disaster movie. The disaster is always the antagonist in a disaster movie. But unlike say Amader Roland Emmerich, who made 2012 and all that nonsense, unlike say Amader Roland Emmerich or Joe Dante, I think Paul Greengrass's filmmaking style actually gives an air of legitimacy because of how he's shooting. He's shooting it in a very four documentary style, right? and he's also
Yeah.
splicing in real footage of the 2018 wildfire. If you noticed it, you will notice it that there are real footage of the 2018 wildfire. I think one of the criticisms, which is a criticism that Greengrass gets, and even I don't disagree.
Hmm.
I don't disagree here, right?
Hmm.
That the point being, कि, when you are trying to make something like this, right? How do I put this? When you are trying to make something like this, the issue stems that when you are making something so realistic,
Hmm.
especially কয়েক মাস আগে যখন 2025 সালে early 2025 there was already a massive forest fire in California.
Hmm.
When that movie comes out now, it gains a
Hmm.
sort of unwitting prescience, which can be a criticism. And Greengrasser এই ক্রিটিসিজমটা কিন্তু সবসময় পায়, ইটস নট এজ ইফ যে ও পায় না, লাইক ইউনাইটেড 93-তেও ক্রিটিসিজমটা ছিল,
Hmm.
right? So that was the intention anyway. But if you take that away, I genuinely think this is a very good movie. I think Matthew McConaughey was exceptional in this movie.
He's a pretty good actor. He's a pretty
Hmm.
good actor, and whatever role he gets, he actually puts his heart and soul into it. One of my favorite performance is obviously Dallas Buyers Club তো আছেই। সেদিনকে একটা মুভি দেখলাম, I forgot the name of it. এক সেকেন্ড, let me check. হ্যাঁ, A Time to Kill. I don't know if you have
Hmm.
seen A Time to Kill.
Time to Kill, Sean Penn.
He's a lawyer.
Uh,
না, এখানে ইয়ে আছে তোর স্যামুয়েল জ্যাকসন আছে।
right. This was one of those legal dramas of the 90s, right? I haven't seen that.
Yeah. ওইটা, and there is another movie that I very much like. I can't remember the name. কি যেন ছিল? Uh, sorry, Delinquent Law.
Hmm.